Hey everyone, Justin here from the Bill Course Wellness Center. Coming back at you today with another stretch and mobility routine. Today's routine is going to focus on shoulder mobility. So we're going to be doing quite a few moves from the floor to help us open up our chest as well as mobilize the upper back and shoulders and rotator cuff muscles. So having said that, we are going to start by getting into a hands and knees, all fours position, also known as quadruped. And so we're going to start with quadruped shoulder circles, and basically we're going to go 10 one direction, 10 the other. So basically what I'm looking for is I don't want to arch my back too much, I don't want to round it either, I want to go right into neutral, keeping a slight brace with my core. And then all I'm going to do is try to create the largest circles possible, keeping my elbows straight, going one direction 10 times, making sure all the motion is in the shoulders, and then I'm going to reverse that and do 10 the opposite direction. You may get some popping. As long as it's not painful, don't worry about it. If it is painful, of course, don't do it. Once you've got 10 of those quadruped shoulder circles going each direction, we are going to move to our stomach, and then we are doing shoulder pendulums. So this is going to be one arm at a time. Basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to have my arms up overhead. I'm kind of relaxing my head. And then I'm going to take the thumb up, swim it as high as I possibly can without lifting my torso up too much to finish by my legs. And we're going to do 10 of these as well. So focus on getting up as high as you can. Thumb up to start, rotate palm down. Palm finishes facing your thigh. These are actually pretty hard, especially once you get up closer to 10. So just really breathe through this movement. Focus on getting that arm up as high as you can without completely rotating your torso. Then of course, once you've got 10 on one side, let's do 10 on the other. So again, going up as high as I can. It's okay if my chest lifts a little bit, but I'm trying my best to make most of the motion come through my shoulder joint as opposed to my torso. So once you have worked 10 of these down and up, that is it for the shoulder pendulums. And then you're going to press back up into a kneeling position, and then we're going to sit back for child's pose. And as we do this, we're going to prop ourselves up on our elbows. From here, we're going to work on a kneeling lat stretch, and that's going to basically look like I'm putting my head between my elbows, and then I'm going to clasp my hands up over my head. And then I'm going to inch my elbows away from me. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm trying to drive my armpit towards the floor. Once I get to a position where I'm feeling a good stretch in the lats underneath the armpits, I'm going to hold that position for 30 seconds. So it looks like so. I'm kind of driving my armpits towards the floor, holding that position, and then just breathing. Hands are just kind of clasped over your head. Nice big deep breaths here. Once you finish 30 seconds there, you can come on out of that, and then we're going to move on to our second to last stretch, which is a rear delt roll. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be laying on our stomach again. I'm going to cross one arm over. Then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll away, or excuse me, roll towards that arm. I'm going to feel a stretch in the back part of my rear delt. So let me give you this angle from this side actually. Crossing it over, I am going to kind of roll a little bit, and then I'm going to roll towards it. So a little bit away and towards it. We're going for 5 here. When you come and you roll towards that arm that is folded in front of you, I want you to pause for a couple seconds, feel that stretch through the rear delt, through the back of the shoulder, and then release it. Once you've got 5 on one side, you're gonna switch. Same thing, crossing the arm over. I am opening up a little bit, and then I'm rolling towards it, feeling that stretch on the back of the shoulder. Couple second hold. 5 reps here. And I can actually use those muscles to help pull me back out, to release it. And then last one, rolling back towards, getting as much rotation so that I can feel that stretch through the back of the shoulder. And then once you've got that done, we're gonna move to our last one, which is laying down as well. We're gonna do the exact opposite motion of what we just did with those rear delt rolls. So this is a pec minor stretch. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your elbow to 90 degrees, like I have here. Then I'll show you rolling this way first, away from the camera. I am going to essentially just rotate my upper body and try to open up to feel that stretch through the chest and the front of the shoulder. I'm gonna hold for 30 seconds. I can change my position up a little bit, come out of it. Maybe I'll do the second 10 seconds with my arm up above 90. And then maybe I'll do the last 10 seconds slightly below 90 with my elbow more bent. So that way I can hit basically different orientations with the chest muscles and the pecs. So once you've got 30 seconds accumulated on one side, changing positions if you'd like, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So elbows at 90 to start. We're going to push away, go nice and slow, try to rotate that leg around, holding here for 30 seconds. Again, I can come out of it real quick, adjust up a little bit, do the same thing here, and then maybe for the last 10 seconds, I'll go down even further. Remember, you're trying to hold this and just go till you're feeling slight discomfort. If you ever feel any pain doing any stretch or mobility exercise, just simply don't do it. So hopefully you were able to give all those a shot and you feel a little looser in the upper back, shoulders, rotator cuff area, and you'll come back and check out our next stretch and mobility break video tomorrow. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care.